Hey, this your girl Jazz, back for another video. Well, this morning I want to talk about this one lady. She comes outside every morning at 6 o'clock to watch the children's, which we only have like 12 children's outside at the bus stop elementary school. And she want to be seen and noticed. She always telling the kids what to do. She want the kids to stand still. She don't want the kids to run around. She don't want the kids to do nothing. She just want to tell the kids what to do and how to do it. And they can't say this and they can't say that. Their mamas didn't send them out here to play. Their mamas didn't send them out here to do this, that, and third. So I'm like, okay, so why are you controlling these kids like this? They ain't supposed to be controlled like that. You trying to make sure that they being good, but at the same time you're stressing them out. You want to make them cuss you out because they're like elementary school kids, and we all know that the elementary school kids are hyper. We all know that elementary schools is gonna do, things, but they're not gonna do bad things. They're gonna, run around. They're gonna play fight. They're gonna do all that. But she comes to the bus stops, blows her whistle, like really, seriously, like that's really gonna do something that's gonna really scare them or something like that. But the only reason why they listen to her because she's 65 years old and she's been here longer than all these kids. But that doesn't mean anything because at the same time, you're supposed to be in the bed, doing your own thing, you know. But you decide to come outside and you want to control these kids, which is not your grandchildren, which is not your kin, none of your kinfolk. It's just nothing to you. You just want to come outside and you just want to do whatever you want to do. And then, oh, and then another thing, when the bus come, the kids start getting on the bus, then she'll stop the line just to get on the bus and tell the kids what to do and talk to the bus driver. Like, are you getting paid for this? I don't think you're getting paid for this. You're just doing this because you want to do this. And I'm getting irritated. I'm getting very, 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 very irritated with this. And it's like, it's so irritating to the point like, girl, go sit down. You doing too goddamn much. Hold up now. You can't be cussing at these kids. Hold up. You can't be putting your hands on these kids. You can't be doing that. Just because you out here, you can't be just yelling at these kids. You can't be just you can't do that. You cannot do that. That's not what they out here for. They're not out here for you to do whatever you want to do because you're 65 years old. Screw that. Shoot, all they trying to do is wait on a goddamn on bus. Sometimes the bus be so dang on late. So late. We're like 20 minutes late. And they decide to do something with their time until the bus come. And she don't like that. She really don't like them trying to make time go by fast for the bus to come. But one day I had two of them what you call them things when you jump on it and it bounces up and down, pogo sticks. I had two of them outside, and my kids and other kids wanted to play on them. And she said that, oh no, y'all need to get off of that. Y'all need to get off of that. Now, and then I asked her, I said, wait, hold up. Why they can't get on that? Why? Like, it's really nothing else to do. It's like the bus is late. The bus is super late, and they can't get on the pogo stick. She said, no. I'm talking to the kids that I'm watching, the ones that I can tell what to do. I'm telling them to get off of it. But in the meantime, I'm telling you that the bus is late. So they can do something to make time go by. And she's like, no, I just want them off. I just want them off so they can, so they won't hurt themselves. So I'm like, okay, if they hurt themselves, it's on them if they hurt themselves, but it's not going to be like a leg broke, a finger broke, or neck broke. It's just, if they fall in their behind, they can get up and brush it off and do it again. But you know what? I said, I ain't going to go back and forth with you because it's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. The kids can't do nothing with you out here. So you making it terrible. Nobody want to hear this shit. Nobody want to do that. So one day, the kids was just being kids one day, and I just had went in the house, and I had came back out with some stuff, and I seen this one little girl. She was just crying and crying and crying and crying and crying. So I was like, "What's wrong with you?" She wouldn't say anything. She was just looking all sad and still crying. And then I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. You got to tell me what's going on." Her brother wanted to know what was going on, but in the meantime, I was just trying to comfort her, trying to figure out what's going on and everything. So once I did that, um, she told me that two kids was bullying her. And it wasn't no girls, it was boys. One was like 14 and the other one's like 9. Um, and I said, tell you got brothers? You got some brothers? She's like, yeah, I got brothers. Um, One of them had came over there because he seen her crying. So he came over there. He was like, what's going on? I want to know what's going on so I can handle this because I don't want you looking like that. And then she was like, well, these two boys was bullying me, and they said this, that, and the third to me. And then I was like, see, it's better to, when he went to go handle that, I was like, it's better for you to tell your brother so your brother can handle that where he can get you back happy again, so he don't want to see you like that. So he said, okay. So he found out who did this and who did that. So he said, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get my other brother. And I looked at her, I said, you got another brother? She's like, yeah. Oh, that's that one boy that I always see. She's like, yeah, that's my brother. So I said, okay, so that's your older brother. She's like, yeah. So he went to go tell him, and they was about to fight, the other two little boys. And yeah, the lady, she was like, she got really, really mad, and she breaking the boys up, right? And as she was breaking one of them up, she put her hands on one of the little kids and slinging them back and forth, talking about don't do this and don't do that, but you just not put your hands on this little boy, you know, and you 65 years old. So I'm looking at her like, that is so goddamn rude. But in the meantime, the lady, she heard what was going on, so she came downstairs and walked to the bus stop, and she was like, yeah, if they do this and they do that and they do this, you got to handle yours. You got to get on, you got to stand on your own 2 feet. Just because you're little and you're skinny, that doesn't mean you ain't going to do what you have to do. So it did, that one lady, she was like, well, I was just trying to break it up. I was just trying to break it up and this, that, and third. So the boy the boy had went on the bus and he had got back off the bus because his mom had said get off the bus. And as he got off the bus, he was like, oh, that lady put her hands on me and stuff like that. And she was like swinging me back and forth, swinging me back and forth, telling me to stop and doing this, doing that. So all the attention had fell on her, and I had walked away. And I heard that the lady put her wig off and stuff, put a 65-year-old lady wig off and stuff like that. And I was like, dang, that's off the chain right there, because I didn't think it was going to go that far. But, hey, it is what it is. When you put your hands on somebody else's children, you're going to get what you deserve, because you ain't, you ain't all that. You ain't no different than a younger person. You just 65 years old. So don't sit there and think because you're 65 years old, people going to respect you. And you think people going to respect you because you're 65 years old. You know, but you up here disrespecting somebody else's kids. Don't do that. Don't sit there and do that. What's wrong with you? So So like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.